Understanding the Pokemon type chart isn't really the easiest thing in the world, as y'all have seen this, or maybe that. Let's be real, no one's understanding that. So I'm gonna break the Pokemon type chart down for you so you can understand how it all works. Starting this off, we have Ice type. The Ice type has only one resistance, Ice. Boy, let me tell you what, it's got some weaknesses. Fire, Rock, Fighting, and Steel. The types that resist it are Fire, Water, Ice, and Steel. But don't get it twisted though. It do be clapping those Grass, Dragon, Ground, and Flying type, while dishing out neutral damage to Normal, Electric, Fighting, Rock, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Bug, and Poison. Steel types. Steel types resist Grass, Normal, Rock, Psychic, Dragon, Bug, Flying, Ice, Steel, and Fairy, with an immunity to Poison. They are weak to Fire, Fighting, and Ground. Typings that resist Steel are Fire, Water, Electric, and Steel. Steel is strong against Rock, Ice, and Fairy, while doing neutral damage to Normal, Grass, Fighting, Ground, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Flying, Dragon types. Dragon types resist Fire, Water, Grass, and Electric. They are weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy. The only type that resists Dragon is Steel, with Fairy being immune to Dragon. Dragon is only super effective against Dragon, leaving Dragon doing neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Fighting, Rock, Ground, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Flying, and Ice. Flying types. Flying types resist Grass, Bug, and Fighting, with immunity to Ground types. Flying types are weak to Electric, Rock, and Ice. Electric, Rock, and Steel resist Flying. Flying is strong against Grass, Fighting, and Bug, doing neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Water, Ground, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Flying, Dragon, and Ice. Bug types. Bug types resist Grass, Fighting, and Ground. They're weak to Fire, Rock, and Flying. Things that resist Bug are Fire, Fighting, Poison, Flying, Ghost, Steel, and Fairy. Bug is super effective against Grass, Psychic, and Dark, while doing neutral damage to Normal, Water, Electric, Rock, Ground, Bug, Dragon, and Ice. Poison types. Poison types resist Grass, Fighting, Poison, Bug, and Fairy. Poison is weak to Psychic and Ground. Rock, Poison, Ground, and Ghost resist Poison, while Steel is immune to Poison. Poison is strong against Grass and Fairy, doing neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Water, Electric, Fighting, Psychic, Dark, Bug, Flying, Dragon, and Ice. Ghost types. Ghost types resist Poison and Bug, with the immunity to Fighting and Normal, weak to Ghost and Dark. While the Dark type resists Ghost types, the Normal type is immune to Ghost types. Ghost types are super effective against Psychic and Ghost, leaving Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Rock, Ground, Fairy, Flying, Dragon, Fighting, Bug, Poison, Steel, Ice. Dark types. The Dark type resists two types, Ghost and Dark, with an immunity to Psychic, while only being weak to Fighting, Bug, and Fairy, while the type that can only resist Dark is Fighting, Dark, and Fairy. The Dark type will always trump Psychic types and Ghost type, while the Dark type will do neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Rock, Ground, Poison, Bug, Dragon, Flying, Steel, and Ice. Psychic types. Psychic types resist Psychic and Fighting, with a weakness to Bug, Ghost, and Dark. Things that resist Psychic types are Psychic and Steel, while Dark type is immune to Psychic, super effective against Fighting and Poison, while doing neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Ghost, Rock, Ground, Bug, Fairy, Flying, Dragon, Steel, and Ice. Fairy types. Fairy types resist Fighting, Bug, and Dark, with an immunity to Dragon. Fairy types are weak to Poison and Steel. The typings that resist Fairy are Fire, Poison, and Steel. Fairy types are strong against Dragon, Fighting, and Dark, doing neutral damage to Normal, Water, Grass, Electric, Rock, Ground, Psychic, Fairy, Ghost, Bug, Flying, and Ice. Rock types. Rock types resist Fire, Normal, Poison, and Flying. Rock types are weak to Water, Grass, Fighting, Ground, and Steel. Types that resist Rock is Fighting, Ground, and Steel. Rock is strong against Fire, Bug, Flying, and Ice, doing neutral damage to Normal, Water, Grass, Electric, Rock, Fairy, Psychic, Poison, Dark, Ghost, Dragon, and Ice. Ground types. Ground types resist Rock and Poison. They are immune to electric types. Ground types are weak to Water, Grass, and Ice. Grass and Bug resist Ground, while Flying is immune to Ground. Ground is strong against Fire, Electric, Rock, Poison, and Steel, doing neutral damage to Normal, Water, Fighting, Ground, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Dragon, and Ice. The Fighting type. Fighting types resist Rock, Bug, and Dark. They are weak to Psychic, Fairy, and Flying. Things that resist Fighting types are Psychic, Poison, Bug, Flying, and Fairy, with Ghosts being immune to Fighting. Fighting is strong against Normal, Rock, Ice, Dark, and Steel, doing neutral damage to Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Fighting, Ground, and Dragon. Electric types. Electric types resist Electric, Flying, and Steel. They are weak to Ground types. Typings that resist Electric is Grass, Electric, and Dragon, while Ground is immune to Electric. Electric is super effective against Water and Flying, while doing neutral damage to Normal, Fire, Fighting, Rock, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Steel, and Ice. Grass type. Grass types resist Water, Grass, Electric, and Ground, while being weak to Fire, Poison, Flying, Bug, and Ice. Types that resist Grass is Grass, Fire, Dragon, Poison, Bug, Flying, and Steel. Grass is strong against Water, Rock, and Ground, doing neutral damage to Normal, Electric, Fighting, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, and Ice. The Water type. Water type resists Fire, Water, Ice, Steel. They are weak to Grass and Electric. Things that resist Water is Water, Grass, and Dragon. Water is strong against Fire, Rock, and Ground. Water does neutral damage to Normal, Electric, Fighting, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, Bug, Flying, Steel, and Ice. Fire type. Fire types resist Fire, Grass, Bug, Ice, Steel, and Fairy. They are weak to Water, Ground, and Rock. They get resisted by Fire, Water, Rock, and Dragon. They are strong against Grass, Bug, Ice, and Steel. They do neutral damage to Normal, Electric, Fighting, Ground, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Ghost, Poison, and Flying. It's been a long journey doing the Pokemon type chart, and now we're on our final typing. If you want to continue this series with dual typings, leave a comment down below. Normal types. Normal types are immune to Ghost. Normal types are weak to Fighting. Rock and Steel resist Normal. Ghost is immune to Normal, doing neutral damage to, brace yourself, this is going to be a long one, Normal, Fire, Water, Grass, Electric, Fighting, Ground, Fairy, Psychic, Dark, Poison, Bug, Flying, Dragon, and Ice. If you made it all the way through today's video, then you are a trooper, because that's a lot of information to retain. And you know what? I can tell that you're really trying to make it out here in these Poke Streets. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that way I can keep making more content for you. I'm enjoying the journey we're having so far, and I don't want it to stop. Be sure to check out this video right here if you want to see more content. That being said, we're getting out of here. We'll catch you in the next one. Yaga!